Genius Hour presentation, How to Effectively Integrate Smartphones into the Classroom. Submitted to Dr. Kathy Snow by Colin McNeil. Identifying the problem. Students in today's classrooms are typically consumed by their smartphones. Many teachers will try to fight a constant battle with their students to stay off these devices. When they can use their phones, it is typically for basic activities like online searches. If only there was a better way to integrate smartphone usage into the classroom. Students in this day and age have grown up with technology as an integral part of their lives. A rite of passage has been when a student is able to get their own phone, which is typically a smartphone. Over the years, this milestone has found its way down from secondary school to elementary, younger and younger students having access to smartphones with each passing year. Whether tucked into their book bags or jammed into their pockets, students constantly have their phones close by. This dependence on technology can be at odds with teachers when they are in class. Traditionally, boards have implemented policies on the use of phones in their buildings, particularly smartphones, but some are starting to see the light and allow their usage under teacher supervision. Possible solutions to the smartphone dilemma. Some classrooms, instead of telling students to put their phones away, are encouraging learners to take them out and use them for a number of activities. Simply taking out their phones, however, does not equate to learning. The activities requiring smartphones must be relevant, well-developed, and supervised. One such activity is using smartphones to provide real-time feedback and formative assessment during lessons. This can be accomplished by using synchronous electronic voting devices. Literature review of smartphones. Smartphones have become widely adopted by today's youth and integrated into everyday life. As a result of this technology being ingrained into the youth culture, smartphones are emerging as a tool that is being utilized in educational environments to enhance and support the learning process. Through using smartphones in a classroom, students are able to feel empowered, become problem solvers, collaborators, and there is also an increase in creativity. One key impact of smartphone use in the classroom can be referred to as the push effect. As smartphone users are accustomed to alerts notifying them of waiting messages, they are accustomed to such stimuli prompts. When used in the proper context, teachers are able to use this push effect to keep students on task, or in other words, push them into engagement. Literature review of clickers. Synchronous electronic voting devices, such as clickers, have become increasingly popular with teachers. These clickers allow students to voice their lack of comprehension anonymously, allowing for the teacher to address areas of concern without drawing attention to any particular student. However, with these challenges, the initial cost to purchase the clickers, having devices break down, issues of battery life, physical abuse by students, they can all lead to lessons quickly falling apart, leaving students and teachers frustrated. A solution to these two problems. To address the issue properly, using smartphones in the classroom and avoiding the pitfalls of purchasing and using clickers, I am suggesting teachers use smartphones as clickers. To help facilitate their transition into the classroom effectively, well-planned activities must be in place. This section will describe exactly how to build a quality learning experience with smartphones by using the Synchronous application. The use of the Synchronous app represents an effective method of integrating smartphone technology into the lesson. From the educator's standpoint, the registration for the Synchronous app was very easy. An account was created along with a quiz in under 15 minutes. Assigning the quiz was very straightforward, with enough options existing to personalize the activities to the needs of all learners without becoming overwhelming. Tracking the progress during and after the quiz was also impressive because of the live feedback feature. Having the option to save these results as well is also very beneficial. From a student perspective, the task of downloading the free Synchronous app was very basic. Once entering the class, it is possible for students to open the app, log into the room, and begin the quiz in under a minute. The anonymous results in the class display also allow students to feel comfortable in taking risks while providing valuable formative assessment on all students in the class. There are some possible concerns with these ideas. Smartphones do have certain limitations, including small screen size, battery life, and security, which can all impact learning. Processing limitations of certain models can also be a hindrance, with slow response times causing users to lose interest in the task. Furthermore, students who do not have access to smartphones could feel marginalized and singled out, both in and out of the classroom. That being said, the positives of this idea far outweigh the negatives. Concluding thoughts. Smartphones are a part of today's culture. Many educators find it challenging to integrate this powerful e-learning tool into their classroom beyond the standard surfing the web application. Using smartphones as clickers via the Synchronous app is an effective approach to integrating this popular mobile device into the classroom. Student engagement and participation will increase. The ability to collect and view real-time data will also allow teachers to use formative assessments to guide their lessons and meet the needs of their students on many levels. By encouraging students to use their smartphones as part of the learning process, I envision a group of students who walk through the door with their devices in hand, looking forward to entering a virtual classroom where they are free to grow and develop as independent learners. Thank you so much for your time and attention. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free.